Hi, my name is Philip Lee, and today I'm going to be looking at the case study of the E. coli outbreak in Jack in the Box in 1993. Alright, first off, we're going to look at a little bit of background on E. coli. E. coli is a rod-shaped bacteria, and it cultivates in the digestive tracts. The possibility of causing these health issues are diarrhea, UTI, anemia, and kidney failure are pretty low because E. coli is a benign bacteria. It doesn't really harm the body. However, E. coli 0157H7 is a specific strain of E. coli that is found in red meat, and this is the third most dangerous bacterial toxin. And this specific strain tends to cause hemolytic uremic syndrome, which basically sends out toxins that ravage the cell's lining in the intestines and causes bleeding. And this allows the bacteria to enter the circulatory system, and basically it results in brain hemorrhaging and uncontrolled bleeding that usually leads to death. Okay, now we're going to analyze the situation at hand. So in 1993, Jack in the Box restaurants promoted its most popular menu item, the Monster Burger. Selling of these undercooked burgers led to 700 people becoming ill and 4 deaths. All 4 of these deaths were children. And this outbreak began only 11 years after the notorious McDonald's outbreak, which took 35 lives. A same outbreak, E. coli with the same strain. At this point, hamburgers are becoming stigmatized and looked at as possibly lethal. Alright, and now we're going to prioritize the core issues of this study. So it was very difficult to track the source of E. coli because meat is distributed throughout the nation, and a single carcass, when shredded for hamburger, has the potential to pollute up to 8 tons of ground beef. When they sent investigators to look at the sources, they found that the ground beef contained meat from 440 different cattle that had come from 5 slaughterhouses and served by farms in auctions in 6 states. So, as you can see, it's very difficult to locate the source and to control it. The cattle contract toxin by consuming feces, which are mixed up when the cows consume their food. Therefore, the bacteria tends to spread out throughout the livestock like wildfire. Cattle consuming corn is more beneficial to the bacteria because corn is acidic and it allows for the bacteria to grow and cultivate. Another issue is limited knowledge on how to prevent the spread of bacteria, and the fact that it's so dangerous, 10 bacteria can kill 1 person. Alright, so now we're going to analyze the alternatives. So Jack in the Box immediately decided to hire a food expert to educate the fast food chain on how to prevent the spread of E. coli and to control E. coli in the event of a spread. The HACCP also required microbial testing to analyze meat products for traces of E. coli and salmonella. This kind of testing detected harmful bacteria, and the implementation has seen a decrease in the incidence of other foodborne illnesses as well as E. coli and salmonella. There's also new methods of sanitary processing, including irradiation and a process that passes meat through steam cabinets in bags of hot water, which kills a lot of the bacteria. Another method is to change the diet of the cows from corn to grass. Grass is not acidic, and therefore the bacteria wouldn't be able to develop inside the intestines without the acidity of the corn. But a lot of these methods national meat companies don't really agree with, and they tend to prevent or weaken the new meat safety initiatives. And they claim that these methods are impractical and they're not cost effective. Alright, now we're coming to the recommendations, which are to educate restaurant chains about the dangers of E. coli and procedures to avoid it, and for more effective food safety inspections backed up by testing and analysis. The food expert in Jack in the Box, after investigating, stated that meat products should look fresh and look good and not discolored. Also, he emphasized refrigeration and to keep meats at a constant temperature, and to always wash hands and wash utensils. Alright, and this leads into our action plan. At the end of the case study, it stated that PulseNet, which is a network of state public health laboratories throughout the country, developed a new method of tracking E. coli and that specific strain of E. coli by fingerprinting. And this method is very effective because E. coli 0157 has many different fingerprints, and usually no two will match in a given period of time. So if a state public health department sees a string of cases in which the fingerprints match, then they will kind of be able to see that they have something in common and are able to kind of track the source of the condition much easier. And obviously another important one is to provide new standards for meat safety. And because as we're learning more, we should be applying that knowledge towards creating better health for the population. In my opinion, I believe that public health agencies should focus more on educating individuals within the affected community on how to examine food products and avoid consuming harmful pathogens. The FDA tends to rely on the regulation and education of food distribution companies rather than people. However, there will always be some type of leakage in the system that creates an opening for diseases and harmful bacteria. What would be the most beneficial is to make sure both companies and people are on the same page when it comes to food safety.